All right, we live. We live. Let's do it.
Sounds with pleasure.
What is your definition of all in? Everyone likes to talk about early mornings, late nights, hard work. That's not all in. Everybody in this room is a hard worker. Everybody in this room is talented. Talent is a gift. It's not a problem. Everybody in here is putting in long hours. It's the other things that you do beyond all in.
If you want your day to feel easy, do the most difficult thing that you least want to do first.
If you just do the things you do not want to do, you will have everything you have ever wanted.
I need you to go to the next level. I need you to elevate. I need you to dominate. I need you to win. I need you to be that woman or be that man. I need you to be loved. I need you to be heard. I need you to be that. And you know why you do that? Because you have to lead.
If you do not have the ability to resist, to manage, to overcome doubts, to overcome worries, to overcome concerns, in whatever circumstance that prevents you from succeeding.
All right, let's go. Trying something new there. Trying something a little new. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get. We trying to get our LinkedIn streams going. Um, Streaming on LinkedIn is different. It's difficult. I'm not sure. There's a lot of people that are doing it. Which you know that's why I want to do it. It's difficult, and not a lot of people are doing it. That is enough for me, bro. That's enough. That's all it's gonna take, you know. Anyways, thank you. Thank everybody who sees this. Thank everybody for popping in. Even if you're only here for a few seconds, that's great. What we're doing is, me personally, I'm trying to show the work that I do. If you're a marketer, then you probably already know this, but a lot of people just don't understand what marketers do. They don't understand why we're glued to our computers half the time, and when we bring reports to people, they're just like, what is this? But they don't recognize that, like, yeah, man, even though like it may seem like I'm just like having fun on Canva or whatever, like the actions that I'm doing is bringing attention to the brand or whatever it is that we're trying to do. So I decided that I'm just gonna start working online. Work from home and chill is the working name of this title of this series that we're running. I was doing it on Sundays, but I think I'm going to start doing it. I don't know. We're gonna work at we're gonna find days. I'm thinking about Mondays, even though my Mondays are pretty stacked. But we're just gonna start doing it. We're just gonna start from here. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, thank everybody once again for showing up. Oh my gosh, is my restream not working right now? It's so annoying. Toggle on, off. Yeah, I can't tell if my restream is working. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it's working. Looks like it's working. It's just I can't get the preview in on friggin' on whatchamacallit, man. Golly. Not gonna stress over it. It's not worth stressing over. But let's get going, man. Let us start. What are we doing today? Actually, before we get into the actual work, I have been late. So if you guys know, I'm a big proponent of AI. I'm a big AI user. So what we're gonna do today is basically, or what I'm gonna do right now is I've been late to the Google Nano Banana. I do use a lot of image generation stuff, especially for like some of the campaigns. But I haven't used a lot recently because working with restaurants, like, yeah, I can do image generation stuff for the restaurant. That's not really a big problem, right? Depending on how you do it. That's really what you have to pay attention to. Depending on how you do it is the most important. Like if you're just like using AI generated images of the food, which I did see a brand in Nashville do this the other day. It wasn't. It was like it was the farmers market. It was very. I mean, I get it. They're having like Taiwanese chefs come over and cook Taiwanese food, which I'm very interested in. But like, I just took one look at the photos that they used, and I could tell it was AI. I mean, at first I was like, is this AI generated? And then I saw everybody else commenting, and it was like, yeah, I mean, AI generated food images I think are still, still not something you want to do. I'm just keeping mad funky with you, bro. Not something that you want to do. So anyways, enough of that. What I'm gonna do here is gonna catch myself up, and you guys can catch up with me on Google Nano Banana. So this is the Nano Banana is basically Google's new image generating algorithm. I don't even know what you model. Like LLM, text to photo LLM. I don't know exactly how you classify it, but if you know what's out there, there's Midjourney. There's tons of people out there. I use Midjourney the most. I did back in the day. I did used to use Chat before Midjourney became a little bit more mainstream. I used to use Chat GPT, but like I use Midjourney for a lot of things now, and it works really well. I mean, I'm really impressed with it. I've to me, it's like the de facto image generating AI model, but they're saying that this Google Nano Banana might have taken the crown. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna catch ourselves up. So let's take a look.
A few days ago, image editing came out. Google released Gemini Flash 2.5 image, coincidentally with the same name my ex-girlfriend gave me, Nano Banana. Google
That
provided
is
full
sad.
version because Photoshop is officially dead. Instead of learning how to use all these antique tools, you can feed this prompt Nano Banana for changes, and it's able to deliver any photo alterations you can imagine. And most importantly, while maintaining the
Okay, so off rip, it apparently it's something that it helps you to edit images. I'm not sure how good it is at generating the images, but it will help like generating original images. But it is really good at like I can give it an image and it can just be like, all right, boom, here you go, which is very important. Like, this in the workflow. Like, if you guys saw that video I started this stream with, I used AI on all of that. That was all AI. And it was a process. Like, I had to keep feeding the same image into AI to get a consistent like character, that which they say right here, character consistency, throughout each scene. So all right, let's keep watching.
consistency of the original image. If you're an animator or graphic designer, this can unlock massive productivity gains. Like if you wanted to steal some Meat Canyon art and make it do something else, you can now accomplish that with a single prompt. No talent necessary. Google is finally back to its roots building cool stuff, and Flash 2.5 is a tool that makes Stable Diffusion look like Microsoft Paint. In today's video, we'll take a look at all of its capabilities and find out if our Adobe puts will actually print. It is August 29th, 2025, and you're watching the Code Report. Not only is Nano Banana an exceptional image model that's already at the top of the LM Arena leaderboard, but it's also extremely fast and affordable, costing only 3.9 cents per image via the API. And hypothetically, Google has also trained an even more powerful Grande Banana, but it's unlikely the common man will ever get access to it. The upgrade that most people are talking about, though, is character consistency. If you start with an image of a person or pet, for example, the model can blend it with a different image or make minor changes to it without noticeably altering the original character, or multiple characters and objects like this guy did by blending 13 different images together. That means if you want to
Oh, that's crazy.
Photoshop yourself wearing a suit but can't afford to buy an actual suit, Nano Banana has you covered. In addition,
Interesting. I'm impressed already, dude.
if you work with a shadow government, it can be used to implement Mandela effects by removing character tools. That's cool, but if you're a wannabe game developer, one of the main showstoppers is the insane amount of time it takes to build up a collection of good-looking assets for all your characters and animations. Well, now, if you start with a base character, you can prompt all the different positions required for an animation. Or better yet, just have Gemini generate an entire sprite for you with all of them in a single prompt. And keep in mind, though, if you go this route, you'll have to disclose any AI assets used when you publish on Steam. And you can't lie about it, because anything generated with Google has an invisible watermark called Synth ID. What's kind of crazy about this model, though, is that it also has an understanding of the real world. Like if you point to a spot on Google Maps and ask what a person would see there, it can generate a realistic photo. Or if you're a visual learner, you can sketch with it step by step. Like you could use the sketch tool to map out your AWS infrastructure. It's also pretty decent at handling text, so you can easily turn your images into linked Instagram ads or memes. But it's still not perfect, so now let's talk about the bad stuff. As you can see in my ad here, it has a tendency to add extra characters to certain words. In addition,
Mm-hmm.
often didn't follow my prompt exactly and just kind of did its own thing. Or in many cases, it just ignored the prompt and did nothing at all. And I think even the character consistency is a bit overhyped. I tried it on a bunch of different finally, as expected, as a Google product, it's highly censored. Trying to generate anything that's not safe for work is not going to happen. But the best way to get the most out of these AI tools is to learn how they're worded under the hood, and you can do that for free with Bing
Yeah, so
video.
he just tried to sell me something. Okay, so I mean, they're saying that he's saying that his title was Google Nano Banana just killed Photoshop, which is huge. But like for someone like me, I'm like, bro, I haven't used Photoshop ever. Like legitimately, I mean, I have, but like it was never a tool that I was gonna be able to incorporate into my personal workflow. I'm not there. All right, that's great. We'll keep that in our back pocket. But for now, I would like to start working on some actual work. So what are we doing today? What are we doing today? We are grabbing. We are still making reports. So if you've been following some of my LinkedIn posts, I've incorporated Gemini actually. It used to be chat, but like it's actually Gemini now into my workflow when it comes to what I'm doing at Steam Boys. If you guys don't know, I'm sending out a ton of emails to generate orders, generate attention, awareness of our brand, and that's just kind of how I've started to build my what is going on with my YouTube stream? Are we good? Are we gravy? Oh, it's just not live. Anyways, I'm incorporated Gemini into creating reports so I can give these to my business partners and also like build a foundation on how we report our marketing. Quick side note, Steam Boys restaurant brand started with my friends. I'm the CMO. I do all the marketing. You can see some of the numbers here. I mean, this is our total revenue, but like this is our total online estimated revenue, but let's look at marketing in particular. We use Pop Menu as our partner. Holy crap! Look at the revenue we did from email alone in August, man. We went in, baby, 22K. 20. That's for sure my highest month, and it took how many impressions? 207,656 impressions is what it took to get to 20K. There's a correlation there. I'm just not making the math right now. It's like 10% of my impressions leads to conversions or something like that. I don't know. Or not 10%, but like there's math there that I'm not doing well. So, anyways, so I am gonna pick up where I left off. Normally, I like to have these reports done by like done and dusted by like Saturday, Friday, but I just wasn't feeling it, man. This week, past 3, 4 days, I think I was just super tired. I didn't even stream. You know what I'm saying? Not 10%, but like there's math there that I'm not doing well. So, anyways, hold on. Sorry, I'm just double checking my. Pick up where I left off. Normally, I like to have done and dusted by like Saturday, Friday. Why do I feel like my audio's not playing here? Can you guys not hear the audio? Just gonna double check one more time. Oh, sorry. Just double checking. BRB. That is strange. I was really hoping I'd get audio. Okay. I think it's playing. Maybe it was just super low. Let's bring it up just a tad bit more. Again, not gonna stress about that right now. We'll be gravy. All right. And I'm gonna hop out of here because this is not really helping me. And then Twitch. So we're streaming live to Twitch and YouTube right now. In case anybody wants to go over there. But we're focusing on LinkedIn. We're gonna grow my LinkedIn channel, page, whatever. I think there's opportunity there. I think a lot of people aren't actually aware of what's going on LinkedIn or what you can do on LinkedIn. So, that's what we're doing. All right. Enough talk, enough chit chat. Let's get to it, baby. So, how do I build these reports? So you're going to see what I do. I'm going to try and catch up on all of the all of the work that I was just like kind of sleeping on. Hey, sometimes you got to take a break, man. Like, I have definitely learned that. Especially throughout, if you guys don't know, I fully ruptured my Achilles back in May, last day of May, day right before I went on my first vacation in 15 months. Not gonna say it ruined the vacation. It definitely adjusted it, so to speak. Thanks for the likes, homie. But it definitely adjusted it. But it is what it is. But like that whole process of I'm still healing, getting back to full health has got me like it made me realize when I need to like slow down and take a break. So I think I was reaching my breaking point around Thursday or something like of last week. And I just stopped everything I was doing and just did the bare minimum so I could get through the week and rest and get to a place where I'm like actually being productive again. So let's go back, I think it was this week. Yeah, this is the week I'm looking for, and we just need to get this. God dang. So I did the free boba toppings. Oh, I'm still here. We did Cliff Farms. Now let's do, I believe this is the Nolansville one. Double check. So I have a link in here that helps me. Oof. 0 clicks. Why is it saying total clicks 3, but then 1 unique click? It's just people freaking unsubscribing. So this one was a fail. This email campaign altogether was a complete fail. I wish this wouldn't happen. Every time I click out of the email I'm looking at, it takes me to like the current, it just doesn't take me back to a place that's like helpful. All right, let's open this up. We'll go ahead and record this information because the open rate was great, 44%, but no one wanted to click through. So maybe that image that I used just wasn't it. Anyways, let us continue building the report. If anyone has any questions or just wants to say hello or whatever, please hop in the chat. If you guys don't know what I do, I have a whole thing. If you hop in the chat and say hello, I will open a pack for you. That's what we gonna do. All right. I kind of feel like I should be switching my screens up though, my displays. Like I should be putting everything on this side display, like all of my streaming stuff on this side display. And all my main stuff. I think I'm doing it backwards. It's all right. We live and we learn. All right. So here's how I do it. I've already prompted. Let me see. It's all the way down up here. Oh yeah, it's too far. We're too far gone. But I have a whole prompt that I use for Gemini, and it's good for any LLM. I think that helps me. It basically primes the LLM to create the reports that I need. I put them in Markdown form, and then I throw them into Notion, and then from Notion I can turn it into a PDF, which and I download the PDF, toss it into or keep it in a Markdown file, and then toss it into a Claude to create a report. I found that Claude creates the best PDF style reports that are like ready to print. So that's kind of my workflow there. All right, let's get started. So I'm just gonna say this is a new email. It is also the Tiger. So I'm just picking up where I left off on Thursday. Tiger Sugar campaign. The audience is Nolansville. All right, so then I'm gonna literally feed it step by step the different parts of my screen here that I think is important. Not step by step, but like I could do the whole. I could just take the whole screen and drop it in there, right? What I have found is ChatGPT especially is not good at that. You have to break down each like thing, right? You have to break down the page and say focus on this, focus on this, focus on this. All right, so we'll do this. Really? So why is it saying? Did one person unsubscribe twice? Like, what happened here? At least we didn't have a huge unsubscribe rate, but you know, it's just like because there's no. Oh my gosh, I'm talking to I'm if you guys are wondering, I am currently on a huge like I'm on Hinge right now, the dating app, and I am talking to someone, and I'm like over here like golly, what a they just said some wild stuff, and I'm like uh-oh. I don't know if it's a red flag yet. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Once again, hop in the chat, and we will open a Pokemon pack for you personally, family. We want everyone to feel welcome and to understand the joys that is Facebook. I said Facebook. Understand the joys that is. Oh no! What? Why am I sending messages as this? Sorry, guys. Boom. Pretty sure I'm not live to the wrong channels right now, am I? Yeah, no. Okay, we good. All right. This is all of the info for the report that I need. I just took screenshots of all of the info for the report that I'm about to make. It already knows. I've already primed it on what I want it to do. So let's go ahead and just hit enter and see what it comes up with. Sometimes Gemini goes a little overboard and tries to like tell me it just goes a little overboard sometimes, so I have to watch that. Also, you have to double check, make sure it got its numbers right. That's one of the most important things. Anytime you're working with AI, especially to build reports, it can, I guess it's hallucinating, because it's like, you know, what I found, especially with building these reports, is, hold on. Golly, I need to go take my allergy medicine. Is this it? I can't tell. I can't tell. Lovely. All right. So, enough talking. Let's just get to work, guys. Let us get to work, man. Near total collapse in engagement. Look at Gemini does not play. The campaign repeated the pattern of the previous Tiger Sugar Sand, a very strong open rate followed by near total collapse in engagement. Golly, dude, Gemini keeps it so real. Received 0 clicks. This indicates a fundamental failure in the email's design and content, as it was unable to convert the interest of the 1,745 openers to a single click on the intended link. Discontinue this email format. Yep. I mean, for sure. All right, let's go ahead and throw this into Notion. I can't remember where I heard this from, but somebody said if it's not in Notion, it doesn't exist. So like for me, that's a really powerful sentiment, because what I've started learning to do is like building my hey Neoma, how are you? Bless you, thank you. Since you hopped in my chat, I do a whole thing where I open Pokemon packs for people that hop in the chat. So that's what we're gonna do. Where are my scissors? Here we go. And I might, forgive me if I'm saying your name wrong. Beautiful name, by the way. Let's go ahead and open this Pokemon pack for you, Neoma. Hope we get something good. Let's see. I buy the Japanese versions, by the way. Let's get this camera to focus. What we really want is the Holog ones. That's a far-fetched. This one looks pretty good. It's just like a support item, but I think that was it. Hey, we got a holo. We got a holo on there, so I'm not too mad at it. This is what we got. So Neoma, this is your card. Well done. Well done. We'll keep this. We'll throw it in the Pokeball. Throw this in the Pokeball for safekeeping. And we'll go from there. Boom. All right. Let's go back to building our email reports. Anyway, so I was saying, I'm trying to use you know what? Again, if you guys don't know, me and my friends started a restaurant chain called Steam Boys. We are out here to take on the big dogs. We're not out here to be a local mom and pop shop. We want to make a lot of money, and we want to also change people's perception of Chinese food, especially in the Southeast United States. It just, people in the Southeast United States seem to have one idea of what Chinese food is. So we are really pushing against that, pushing against the grain there. It's been a journey and it's been awesome. I mean, I think we found a lot of success, but we're still, I mean, we're not even there yet. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got that email campaign done. Let's move on to our next one. What is our next one? Going back to Pop Menu. Again, we use Pop Menu as our email client and online ordering in general, just CRM/marketing partners. I think they're great. They really are here for small business, medium-sized business, like Steam Boys, and they, like, I can tell they care. Like, that's saying a lot. That is saying a lot, family. I'm telling you, that is saying a lot. Like, I'm probably going to do a stream, and I'm not sure if I should do this stream. I'm like yet, but we're gonna see what happens. Especially after, I guess, this week. But it's gonna be on another partner that we have, which I'm considering discontinuing. And again, I'm not sure what the protocol is, if me doing a stream on them is a good or a bad thing. Like, they're not the worst partner, but they're definitely not, I wouldn't even consider them a good partner. They're just kind of like using us, in my opinion. Like, they look at us, like they have this hard line stance that I'm noticing, where it's like we're not big enough for their attention, which sucks. All right, let's see. Another the Tiger Sugar just did not do what I thought it would do. The Tiger Sugar campaign did not do what I thought it would do, which is pretty upsetting, because I thought this was, like, to me, I'm pretty sure this is one of our most popular bobas. Here is another email from the Tiger Sugar boba campaign. Why is my stream not loading? Yo, been really vibing with your stream lately. Super fun stuff. Couldn't find your schedule on the channel. I'm at work right now, so I figured I'd hit you up on Discord. My name's Tenacious Zone. Bet. Thanks, Tenacious Zone. And because you hopped in the chat, we will open another pack, bro. My Discord is pretty easy, bro. It's just my name, no space. Let me shoot you a message on Twitch here. If you want to find me on Discord, be my guest. Word to the wise, if you try and sell me any graphic design or anything like that, I will not respond kindly, bro. Keep it mad funky with you, bro. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not something I care to really do. Why? Okay, here we go. Let's open the pack for Tenacious Zone, since he hopped into the chat. Even if he is trying to sell me something. Let's go. What we got, Tenacious? What'd you get? Not a bad start, honestly. I've gotten a million of these guys. Ow, bro, we crapped out. We didn't get anything good, Tenacious. I am so sorry, boss. Got a lot of cards I'd already gotten. This one's interesting, though. This one's really interesting. Let's see what we get there. All right. Let's get back to building these reports. So what we're seeing already is the Tiger Sugar boba. Here's another email from the Tiger Sugar boba campaign. There is no revenue associated. So again, I'm giving Gemini. I'm building my reports with Gemini because I just found that Google's, especially its image like detection and being able to see what's in the image that you're actually putting in there, is a lot better than ChatGPT. ChatGPT just, like, I think it's very good general purpose, and I think Gemini is getting there too. We'll see. It might even be better general purpose. But I think there's still room for ChatGPT. I'm just currently exploring Gemini because I think that Gemini might be overtaking it, man, to be real with you. All right, there is no revenue associated with this campaign. Boom, boom. All right, let's go back. Again, if you're just joining, we're building email reports from the campaigns I ran from the week of, I think it's like 8/17 to 8/24. I can't remember. It's like almost 2 weeks ago now. Uh, I should have had this done by Friday of last week, but things happened, bro. I had to take a break, bro. I could tell I was mentally exhausted. It was weird. I don't know if it was just everything that happened last week. We had a lot of catering orders. I'm getting back to full health at this point. I ruptured my Achilles 3 months ago, had surgery 2 months ago, and now I'm finally up and walking on my own accord. Hallelujah. God bless. And I'm trying to work myself back into the stores, the restaurants I own. I'm not trying to get to a place where I'm like fully, I like actually, I'll be real. One of the biggest things that this taught me, this whole experience of rupturing your Achilles. Oh, I should be taking. Oh, why am I not taking my stream notes? Hold on, guys. Sorry, I need to be dictating on Notion right now. Let's see here. Open a new page. Let's do. Where's my campaign, bro? Let's do this. Boo, 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 boo. Captain's log. Change that. We're gonna do a new one for today. And then I'll tell you like what rupturing my Achilles has taught me about business. Or about how I need to operate in business right now. Okay, we got that. All right, this is Tunji, aka Young Turtle, and we are doing a live stream on we're doing a live stream on LinkedIn, Twitch, and YouTube. I'm just building email campaigns and talking about how I build them, or not building the campaigns. I'm actually doing the reports on the campaigns. And I do want to start off right now by talking about my recent Achilles injury. And my LinkedIn stream keeps going down for some reason. Not 100% sure why. We'll figure it out. But I want to talk about what my Achilles injury recently taught me about being an owner of my business and not just someone who works in the business, but is building ways to work on the business. So before my Achilles injury, I was actually in a good place when it came to recruiting. I was using Notion actually to, hold on. Yeah, I was using Notion to build a recruiting pipeline, interview and hiring pipeline. Everything I did was just pretty much through email. Like everything was everywhere. It wasn't good. So I had hammered that out, and then I realized I was ready for the summer. I was like fully hired up for the summer, which is not something I'm really used to be honest with you. I'm used to like kind of scrambling and all of that, but I was so hired up for the summer that by the time June and July came around, I was starting to hire for that inevitable. If you're in the restaurant, you already know you get a lot of kids in the summer. They want a summer job, and you'll take it. We need bodies in the restaurant industry. We just need bodies. But what happened was I was so hired up that I ended up recruiting for the when kids go back to school. So now, at this point in time, kids are back in school, but I'm not. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap, and I'm like just doing a little extra recruiting because I had people kind of quit without, things happen. I'm not mad at it. It's not a bad thing. It's definitely happened, but it wasn't. If they had quit and I wasn't so hired up and had been planning to and been doing the things I was doing in June to hire up for the after summer, this transition period would be a lot worse than what it is. Trust me. So, anyways, again, throughout this whole time, I'm dealing with an Achilles injury, fully ruptured. I'm not able to walk for like a month and a half. I'm on crutches. I'm not even going into the restaurant. I'm just kind of letting the restaurant run on its own, which was the best thing ever because it showed me, hey, man, you don't actually have to be in the restaurant these days for things to operate. And even if things do go bad, like you have the right people in place. You have these people that you have in place have some knowledge of how things need to work, and they're communicating with you. So I was able to really just learn. I was able to really see like what my restaurant looks like when I'm not on the front lines, when I'm not on the line, when I'm not like in the weeds. And I'm comfortable enough now, because a big thing, especially for restaurant owners, is like we just are nervous willies. You know what I mean? We are nervous. We get nervous because like when we're not there, like anything can happen. Like, you know what I mean? Like literally, bro. Like I tell this joke to my staff all the time, but I'm like, is when I leave, I'm like, yeah, don't burn the place down. But I'm like, low key, I'm kind of like, don't burn the place down. You know what I mean? I'm like very serious when I say that. Okay, so we got this Harding Place, blah blah blah, sweet. All right, we got that. Let's move on to our next email. And so again, during this time where I'm recovering from Achilles and I'm seeing that like, hey, the business is running just fine on its own, I started realizing like, oh crap, well I have nothing else to do now. Oh, I should have said this is the Harding Place audience. It's all right. I can make that change myself. Let's see. Yeah, I already know it's the Harding Place customers. Sweet. I'm looking and saying, all right, like I can actually start like again, the number one goal of every business owner, entrepreneur is to work on the business, not in the business. Have people set everything up. Every new little thing you're doing, new system. We're starting to do catering now, so I'm hopping on the front line and learning how to do catering so I can teach it to someone else. Not so I can just do it and make, like I can make the money from doing catering all day, but I also don't want to work 50, 60, 70-hour weeks. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm doing. Was doing, but you know, the number one goal of every business owner is to create systems that you can then pass on to people who, you know, you trust and want to grow the business with you. That is what is working on the business, is creating the systems that can run independent of you being there or not. And I learned that through my injury, I learned that like, all right, you've done a decent job building something here with the stores that you run in Steam Boys, because you went out. I was out of the restaurant for at least 2.5 months, man. Like just not really working, not really seeing what's going on the day to day. And things ran, bro. Things, when I say they ran, I mean they like, nothing major happened. I mean, I didn't even have situations where like people called out and like the shift didn't get covered. Like that didn't happen in 2.5 months. I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked. So with that said, this Achilles injury taught me that one, it's okay to take a step back. You've done the right things to this point to take a step back. Now it's time for you to finally start working on the business. And that's where I got to this point where I'm like looking at the numbers behind all the things I was doing. I feel ashamed to say it, but I really wasn't looking at the numbers. You know what I mean? I saw that money was coming in from, emails and stuff, but I was not really like putting it all into a report and analyzing it and getting the total sum of what I was doing. Now I am. I can do that now because I've built systems that handle the day-to-day work of the restaurant. Anyway, that's my TED Talk, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, back to building these. Here is a new campaign. What's the name of this campaign? So I have the name of the campaign in the link. I could go back to my old in whatchamacallit, but I'm not really trying to do all that. So let's view the email real quick. Actually, I'd like you guys to see the email too. This is what it looked like. I probably do need to redo this email, but here's the difference though. I had a call to action pretty high up. I also want a call to action in the actual image itself, so around like here. But so this button right here should be around here. And that's fine. Like I think it actually worked. I mean, we got sales. We got direct sales, not just attributable sales. We got direct sales. And then we have a offer. So this one had an offer in the email itself. It had a $1 off, which was apparently was enough. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I'm looking for the link. Stop. So something I don't like is I'm putting these I'm getting these links and it doesn't seem to be going where I want it to go. Like it should be taking you directly to the product, and I don't know if something's changing in the email or not. Because I thought that I was giving the link directly to the product, but this is giving it to this page here, which is not what I want it to go. It should have gone directly to the product. So I have to keep an eye out on that. Not sure why that's happening. Let's see, is there a better... I like the music, but oh. Need something like this. Let's see what happens here first. Turn it down just a tad. Yeah, we can't play this on LinkedIn. Thought that I was gonna get. Can't play that on LinkedIn. I need something more like this. This is more LinkedIn speed right here. All right, here's a new campaign. The name is and I like putting this stuff in there. The underscore, so it's easy to save as a file name. And if you saw my LinkedIn post earlier this week, it was about how I do the naming to help keep everything organized. That's the biggest deal. I'm building tons of reports a week, bro. That's kind of where I'm at now as a CMO of Steam Boys. Is like, I'm doing the campaigns, I'm building the campaigns themselves, but I'm also having to build the recording, like the whatchamacallit, the reporting. I'm doing all the reporting for the campaigns, and I'm just trying to make my life easy, man. All right, the name is Frozen Coconut Matcha. Important note is that this campaign had a $1 off promo in the email. All right, so I just wanted to know that, because I'm trying to figure out, one of the things I'm definitely trying to figure out is like how often am I possible ban evader, tenacious. I'm on Twitch too, if you guys don't know. Yeah, one of the things that I'm recognizing is I was worried that I was sending out too many promo codes with my emails. Like I was just like training customers to expect promotions and like give out discounts. I was worried I was like discounting our products to hell, but I actually don't really know like if the discounts work or not, or if I'm doing too many or not. So that's why I'm letting Gemini know, hey, this email had a discount, because at the end of like 2 or 3 months I want it to look back and be like, all right, like your emails with discounts performed like this. This is 15% less than my average, huh? Oh, I need to also remind Gemini the audience is Hermitage. It's not just her, is it Hermitage and most engaged, or just Hermitage? Yeah, it's just Hermitage. All right, not just the most engaged. It's the full Hermitage audience. All right, so we got this delivery rate, open rate. Can't remember if I already got that or not, but we'll do it again. Golly, if you guys live in Tennessee, you just know like the allergies are the worst here, bro. We have so many different types of trees and foliage out here that it's just like anyone who moves here will say the same. Like you automatically start talking like this because you just got the sniffles all day. I've been dealing with it my whole life. There's no workaround, man. You just gotta load up on allergy medicine and hope that you're not sounding like Steve Urkel for the whole day. All right, let's get these links in here. This one did really well. Why did we have 104 clicks? Holy crap. Sorry. Sorry guys, I'm just like sniffling all up in the mic, and that is, I'm sure, not pleasant for anyone's ears. Average order revenue was $37, and all I gave him was $1 off. Holy crap! What a campaign! What a W! What a W, chat. I wonder, like, if I start, like, as I'm streaming the LinkedIn, I wonder how much, like, regular streamer lingo will translate to this audience. I'm curious. I'm so curious. All right, let's go ahead and hit that send. Bang bang. And see what we get. See this. I'm just trying. I gotta build these reports quickly because I'm already running late, baby. Let's see what the. I just got a message from. This one is correct. I'll put this in today. Put this in today. May have to go to the store. Actually, I want to go to the store and get some food. That's the best part about owning a restaurant, man. Is, I mean, right now I'm not flush with cash right now, but I tell you what, I can always go to the restaurant and eat. I'm not really worried about where my next meal's coming from. One of the best parts about owning a restaurant, guys. I'm telling you right now. Let's see, what do we got? Deadline day is here. City pushes ahead. Any soccer fans in the chat? Oh, my campaign is ready. Let's go ahead and download that. Copy that. Ooh, so Gemini has this thing called Canvas, and apparently, I wonder if I can give it a picture of my current email that I sent and give it the stats and say, hey, can you help me redesign this email for conversion? That's a big thing that I'm trying to work on. Like my emails right now, if you guys following the content and my content, then you'll already know, like, hey, he gets really good open rates, but his conversions are abysmal. So I have to become a much better at converting people in my emails, in my email campaigns. Trying to give myself, I'm giving myself some likes on LinkedIn just to get this broadcast out there. There's no shame. Hey, I'm a streamer, bro. This is what we do. We have to be our own biggest fans sometimes. All right, it's saying it's not a strong. I had 12,000. Okay, so next time I should this is good. This is good info. It's saying that even though I got total revenue, like the total attributed revenue was like with attributable. Oh wait, this must have gone to everybody. How did it deliver 32,000? It delivered 32,000. There's no way. Hold on. Oh yeah, this was a mistake. This went to I'm pretty sure this email went to everybody in my target audience or in my email list, and I don't know why that happened. Let's double check. Oops. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Give me 1 sec. I don't want you guys to see like the names and people on my email list, so I just need to double check why that happened. Yeah, this went to people in Cleveland. Oh no. Oh no. I have to get rid of those emails off my list. The Cleveland emails. Golly. Alright, let's go back. Oops. Alright, well, good to know. I mean, it's still, even though it went to the wrong audience, it still did pretty good. And change this. All customers. I can't believe this got. It went to everybody, and it got a lot of orders. Did fairly well. All right, let's move on to our next one. I'm almost done with finishing up these email campaigns. So reports. Yeah, here we go. On the 22nd. On the 22nd, we sent out a text message campaign. It had a pretty high unsubscribe rate. Holy crap. 680 people unsubscribed from the text message. Oh, but look at this. It drove revenue, man. Let's grab this info. Let's grab this. Let's see. I haven't primed Gemini for text message campaigns. This is a text SMS campaign we sent out. A BOGO offer for Steam Bow attached to it. All right, cool. I'm curious to see how it handles this, because again, I have not primed it for sending it for like text message campaign reports. So we'll see. These things are usually pretty good at thinking on the fly. So we'll see what it does. Guys, I just want to do a quick audio check, so bear with me. Attached to it. All right, cool. All right, we're good. Audio's right where I want it to be. The music's not overpowering. So that is great. Let's grab this. Unsubscribe. What is the average? It says 0.39% more than the average, but of my average. But what is the average unsubscribe rate for SMS campaigns? Let's see. Let's ask ChatGPT this. Do you know what the average unsubscribe rate is for SMS campaigns in the restaurant industry? Be very specific, give it great context. Search the web. Oh, typically between 0% and 1.5. Yikes. Yeah, I'm at 2. This one was at 4. I don't really send out a lot of email campaigns though, or it's SMS. I do like 1 to 2 per month, I think. Golly. So I'm high above the I can share. Please share. Yes, please share tips on how to keep this rate low. Yeah, let's get that info. I'm gonna keep that. Let's get this first. This is more important. Boo. This is another reason why I love Pop Menu, is that like it can tell me how many people saw a text message campaign and end up placing an order within 10 days. Within 10 days of getting that text message. So that's pretty good info, bro. Like I used to use Community and there was no way I was getting that info. There's no way. You know what I mean? Like I had to be very, very like on top. I had to build that campaign perfectly with all types of like, I don't even want to get into it. All right. Okay, so it just like adapted. It said, since SMS campaigns share many messages with email, I'll adapt it. So yeah, like I said, it does a pretty good job of extremely effective generating that. On the other hand, an enormous cost to your marketing list. An unsubscribe rate of over 4% is dangerously high. Suggests the message is not well targeted and leading to a significant audience churn. Yeah. Yep. I mean, It's right in line with what I saw. The financial gain from this campaign is overshadowed by a loss of 600. Yeah, no, that was big. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever seen that high. Segment your audience. Optimize frequency, sweet spot. 2 to 4 per month. Send value driven message. Yeah, so I feel like it should always be, if you're on the list, it should always have some sort of yeah, it should always have some sort of promo attached to it. And then here's the other thing here that's pretty important is the personalize with customer data. I always personalize. I always try and personalize. The only problem is the way that like these emails or these text message people are getting onto my list is because they signed up in store, and for some reason Toast doesn't ask for them to put their first name in or their name at all. It just asks for their email or their phone number. And it doesn't say, hey, put your name here so we can personalize these messages. Big fail on Toast part. Someone really should be looking into that, because these people are signing up for loyalty programs, but it's not like via the POS. And I get like they're trying to limit the amount of clicks and how long it takes, but I'm like, dude, just at least ask for a name. Like, you know what I mean? I don't need the birthday. I would love the birthday, but I don't need the birthday. But at least give me a name so that I can say, hey, Sarah, like the message said. All right. And here's another one. Bang, bang. What I want to know is, it's saying that the text message gave us about $1,000. And it's also saying that the email gave us another 1,000. So I'm wondering if it's like double counting. I'm pretty sure it is double counting. So I'm going to like, when I build this report here, I'm going to say is an email campaign associated with the text message campaign. I am not sure if the revenue is being double counted here. All right, let's plug all this in. Revenue breakdown. I think the BOGO on BOW is just a really good deal. Holy crap. Like not just as a good deal, but like it's like people respond to it. I'm worried though, because I feel like my open rates are going down, and that's maybe because I'm sending way more emails and people might be getting sick. So I've been sending about, like this month I've sent about like 14 emails a week, but I did take a break this last week because one, I was exhausted. So I'm not sure if that's a rate that I can keep up with personally. When I say 14 emails, like it might be the same campaign. I'm just breaking it up and sending it to, I'm just like breaking it up, you know what I mean? And sending it to different parts of my audience, which is still a lot of work for me. Like it's still like, even though it's the same email, I'm copying and pasting. It's still like, I consider it when I say 14 emails, I'm like, yeah, I have to build 14 separate emails, bro. Even though like 6 of them might be the same email and just going to different parts of my audience, it's still like pretty taxing. So I need to like figure out how to, like, either one, like Pop Menu needs to build a better way for me to get this email out to different parts of my audience, or like without me having to do a lot of manual labor, or B, I don't know, just send less emails with higher impact. And that's a big thing I'm trying to do with getting all these reports, is figuring out how do I send less emails but make more money. While I agree that more impressions are great, more impressions will lead to more revenue, but it's more just like, I'm like, all right, how do I still, like, the more impressions to me doesn't mean I have to keep blasting the same people with different emails every week, like multiple emails a week. I think it's figuring out ways to keep building my email list, fighting against churn. And like, you know, if I got, like this past month I got I think it was 200, what I say in the beginning of this, 207,000 impressions, right? But and I saw my highest amount of income from revenue from emails. But like at the same time, I'm worried that I might be fatiguing my list. So yeah, building having a way to continuously bring in new emails into your list and segmenting very well, I think is gonna have a twofold effect. One, it's gonna help me send less, like it's gonna help me fatigue people less on my email list. It's gonna fight against churn, and it's also gonna help me personally have to build out less emails, and save me time so I can get these campaigns out faster and more effectively. All right, let's see here. Pretty high. Oh, the click to open rate on this one was pretty good. The click through rate still not great. I need to get it above 1%. That's my problem. I need every email to be above 1%. And two, you should view the combined blah blah blah. The SMS likely triggered the finally purchased. That's a good point here, Gemini. Your concern is valid, because I was saying I don't know if it's double counting revenue here. But multi-channel is what it's trying to get me to understand. Is like, yeah, you might be concerned that it's double counting revenue, but like you should view the combined 2,895 as a total halo effect of the Bow Day promotion, rather than adding the two revenue figures together. The email built awareness and the SMS likely triggered the final purchase. That is real, dude. I like that. All right, so maybe I think what I can do is in the beginning of the week put out a good offer, like a really valuable offer, and then maybe like 2 days later hit different parts of my audience with SMS to trigger that purchase and remind them about the email itself, or about the offer itself. So SMS should be used to remind people about offers that are sent to emails, and that's how you get that real multi-channel approach, I believe. All right, what we got? I think I'm almost done with my reports, and once I finish my reports, I think I'll go ahead and end the stream here. And I think there's other stuff I need to do today, but I don't want to get into a marathon stream again. I'm just trying to test out my whatchamacallit. Excuse me. I want to test out my LinkedIn streaming, because I think I'm going to make LinkedIn streaming a big part of what I'm doing to grow my personal brand. So if you see this, please give it a like, please give it a share, please comment, tell me if what you're seeing here is good or not. Like, that's that'd be very useful information for me. But seriously, I want to be someone that people find on LinkedIn that is actually helping them. Like, I want to put what I'm learning and finding out as an entrepreneur, as a marketer, I want to put that information out there through LinkedIn in particular, and grow with an audience, with a community. All right, here is my what is the campaign name for this? I forgot. Let's look at the email. This one, I love this email. The subject line was, "I don't even care anymore, bro." Hold on, let me move this so you guys can really get a good. Oops. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I want you guys to get a good feel of how unhinged this email really was. The subject line was, "I don't even care anymore," and then the message teaser is 40% off. And then it goes on to read, "You see this image that I built, our best deal yet. Click to redeem." And then the immediately, again, call to action here. Click to redeem. Click to redeem. Another call to action right underneath that. "You won't click this. Hey, person, look, I get it. You don't open my emails ever. So I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to cry. I'm not even going to try that hard anymore. Here's 40% off orders of $35 plus. Take it, don't take it, whatever." Shrug emoji. "But if you do click, at least I'll know you still care a tiny bit. Whatever forever, I guess. Steam Boys." And then the promo code was fake friends. And let me tell you how I know this worked. Because I sent this to my least engaged audience. These are the people who just don't open my emails. And like, I'm just like, you know what I mean? They're on my list. I have a big list. But there is also a good amount of these people who just don't open the emails. And I'm just like over here doing everything I can, jumping up and down, waving my arms to get them to open emails. Like, I have to be a lot more aggressive with the tone of these emails, because they don't open emails, but they're on my list. So either I need you to start opening emails, or open it and click that unsubscribe button, because I need to figure out what's going on with this relationship, boss. You're not holding your these guys are not holding their you know what I mean? They're not holding up their end of the bargain. They joined the email list, all right? They joined my email list and they're just ignoring me. That's rude. Anyways, this one really worked, I think. I'm really excited with what happened here. Let's get the campaign name. Open link in new tab. Need to grab the campaign name. But again, I think that subject line of "I don't even care anymore." I mean, I got a 2.8% open rate, which pretty good for this audience. Only 0.12% unsubscribe, which again is great. Don't need those people on the email list anyways. But it led to ultimately, the best part about this is it led to 8 total online orders, $268 in direct revenue. So they saw the email, opened it, clicked it, placed an order. That's great. And then on top of that, I know that I actually had people walking into the store trying to redeem this email. So like, because my staff was asking me about it. Oh yeah, I need to get the campaign. So again, to me, I look at this as a complete success. Complete success. Success. All right, what's the campaign name on this? Just least engaged, of course. That's what I thought it was. All right. Don't really have to copy and paste that. I'm so lazy. I'm just a copy and paster, bro. Here's another email campaign. It is called... What is going on here? Where am I typing? Oh my gosh, bro. Are you kidding me? I think my keyboard just died. Fun times. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my keyboard just died. Here is another campaign. It is called Least Engaged. Let's see if this will work now. Just trying to bring my keyboard back to life. And I felt like I should have been charging this. But I was just kind of like, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Stop it. It's called, okay, we're back. Keyboard's back. Went to our least engaged audience. All right, so I think I've given it enough info, but we'll see. Let's get the revenue. I'm so proud of this. I can't believe the direct revenue is more than the attributable revenue, which I guess makes sense for this type of audience. It's like if they're gonna open the email, they don't normally open emails. So for some reason they opened this email. Something I did made them open it, and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna take action. Which again could not be a better indicator of like, hey, I'm on to something here. And I think I only have one more after this. 0.2 click rate. Great. 0.12 unsubscribe rate. Let's get the links here. Full links. And revenue. And guys, I think we only have one more email to report after this. So we're going to get that in here. And I think I'm going to head to the store, grab some food, work on the new menu that we have. We have a barbecue, Chinese barbecue menu going out today that we're going to start running at our store in Nolensville, Tennessee. And I'm super excited. I think you have Korean barbecue. You have multiple Korean barbecue spots along in that same area. But now we are offering Chinese barbecue, and I really think if I can get the everything right with it, like the messaging, the advertising, if I can get that right, I think we're gonna really see that store go up in not only awareness but also in sales. And I'm like super excited to see how that turns out. We're also gonna bring back beer, which is important. I went to our least engaged audience. All right, let's go ahead and run this. Wait, did I not give it the revenue? Yeah, I did. All right, while it's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get the last email prepped. And this has been good. I'm not sure if I'm really curious to see what my LinkedIn streaming strategy should be. You know, I'm not sure. We'll see though. All right, so we actually have 2 more emails that we need to do. And then I gotta build my, maybe I'll build my, whatchamacallit before I leave. My, whatchamacallit for the day. To-do list. One thing I think every leader that you come across in business that is doing good, that I've learned is doing good. Oh no, am I building my thing on the wrong day? I sure as heck am. It's alright. We'll keep it all here so it's not too far off from each other. But every business owner, every entrepreneur, anybody who's trying to accomplish something big, they should have a to-do list for every day. Like every day they should already have a to-do list and know what it is that they need to get it done that day. And for me, I mean, that's been a big unlock when it comes to feeling productive and actually being productive, is like having a system where I'm building my to-do list out. I should have built it yesterday, but I was, again, guys, like yesterday, this last 3 days was just like, I don't know, mentally drained for some reason. So, another email campaign. The name is chicken_Sundays. It went to our Alabama audience. Okay. But yeah, that has been a huge unlock for me, and it's learning how to use tools like Notion to really plan out my days, weeks, have it all like there visually. I'm a pretty visual guy, I believe. And to like one of the best things is like seeing the work that I'm getting done, right? Like I'm actually able to be like, hey, like here's what I did today, here's what I did yesterday, here's what I did this week, this month. And like if anyone asks what you do, I'm like, well, look at my schedule, because this is also my schedule, you know what I mean? And like I say, these are all the things I produced in the week or in the day. So again, like I think that is part of that like engine you need to have as an entrepreneur, is like you have to have it be a perpetual motion engine. And I'm not saying that in like that whole hustle culture mentality, but more in the sense of like, yeah, Barry, you have to learn how to keep your energy high, and it gets low. You break down sometimes, but you just gotta learn how to stay consistent, really. And you gotta do what you gotta do to do that. And like, you know, as long as it's healthy stuff that you're doing, you know, we all have our vices. I for sure have mine. But yeah, biggest thing the biggest unlock for me has definitely been using Notion, building a template in Notion that keeps me honest. I don't, it's not like I'm like kicking myself if I go a couple days without using it, but like it always, especially when those days happen, I always am able to hop back in Notion and get back on track. I think it like helps me. It helps me stay on track. It helps me to keep moving forward, keep that perpetual motion, perpetual forward motion going, onwards and upwards, right? But then when I do fall off, when I do get a little lazy or tired or just need a break, I can step away, and then like when I'm ready mentally and physically to hop back in the saddle, so to speak, I just pull up that database, that tool that I've created, and just get right back into the groove of things. So I remember, like, before, whenever I would feel like I was going through those motions, those downward spirals, they would last a lot longer because I didn't have a tool like Notion that could help me look at what I've done and visualize what I need to do next. I would just keep staying in those little downward spirals and maybe be a little depressed and just get down on myself because I'm not getting more work done or whatever it is. But like I said, I mean, Notion has been great for, like, when you do go through those dips, those hard times. It's been great for getting me out of those little downward motions quicker. All right, let's put this in here, and then I think from here I only have one more that I have to do. And at some point today, I have to turn all of these into PDFs and then feed them back. Well, actually not PDFs. I just have to download them as Markdown files and then feed them back into ChatGPT, which I should have been doing at the end of all of these. But I'm just trying to get this done, boss. Yep. Again, another clear another conversion. I just gotta spend time this week researching how to build restaurant emails that convert. Maybe I'll use Perplexity to research that. I might use Perplexity because right now I'm like, my conversion rates are atrocious, bro. I'm actually disappointed. Like, I have some of the highest open rates in the industry, I think, and my conversion rates are some of the lowest. So it's just like, what's the unlock for me personally to start building emails that convert more? All right. Last report, and then we'll build our schedule for the day, for the day, and we'll be done. It's been a lovely stream so far. I'm really, really happy that I'm able to get my LinkedIn stream. Like, the LinkedIn stream seems like it's running fine now. It was like crashing at first earlier, but now it's like, like, we're actually, good things are actually happening. Like, I'm actually getting it done. Here is another email campaign. It is for our most engaged audience. The name is Motivational Sunday, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Motivational Sunday. Pretty sure that's what the campaign name was, but we'll see. I don't feel like pulling up the link right now, which again, I'm still hammering out the little kinks in the system, you know what I mean? Still trying to get all of that working well. Golly, I mean, the amount of money this campaign made alone, it makes me wonder how often I can email these people. Because they convert. This campaign converted. I wonder if I can reach them maybe twice a week without, like, blowing up my unsubscribe. Like, look at that. My unsubscribe rate's at a 0.2, which is actually not bad. It just feels a little high. It's less than my average, though. So, yeah, I mean, this email campaign must have been a pretty good one. Even if it is, like, I say that tentatively because I'm like, it's going to my most, like, these people are customers. They're bought in. They're loyal. So, like, yeah, it's going to do well. But, like, the measure is how well, measuring it against how well it normally does. And looks like, I mean, again, if I compare them against my sample, this is 30% more than my average. The click-through rate was less than my average. So, weird that let's see, we had 40 people click through and 35 total online orders. So I wonder what the correlation is there. Because again, not all of these people. It just makes me wonder, like, did 40 people click through and 35 of them convert? Is that what happened here? If so, that's really good. All right, that's that. Let's go ahead and send that through to Gemini. If you guys are watching this now or in the future, what I would like to know, if you could comment on the, oh my gosh, I am so, gotta stretch. If you can comment on the, LinkedIn post that this is gonna be, please tell me, what is your, like, LLM of choice? What AI are you using daily in your workflow? For me, it used to be Chat, a combination of ChatGPT and Claude, with Chat doing most of the hard work and then Claude doing most of the polishing. Now it's slowly becoming Gemini, man. Actually, not even slowly. I would say rapidly. Like, I'm working in Gemini more often than I'm working in Chat these days, which is something. For a second there, I thought Chat was the be all end all. I just liked how they were like the do everything platform. But I don't know, maybe it's the recent update with GPT-5. It just seems like, I mean, I'm making emails and building reports. That's like the bulk of the work that I do with ChatGPT for my workflow with Steam Boys. And it just seemed like the results were getting not only the results were getting worse in terms of what it was pumping out, but just like also like, golly, bro, like the amount of like crashing it would do, it would just crash so much. So I was just like, yo, what is going on with Chat right now? And I know a lot of people use this, but you know, I pay for the premium version. Why am I dealing with these crashes? All right, the campaign was a story of incredible success and incredible failures. So subject line was a phenomenal success, achieving world-class 85.2% open rate, and proves a perfect connection with your best audience. And the email's content was a catastrophic failure. Wow, look at Gemini going in, converting only 0.3% of those 11,711 openers into a click. Despite this, the share volume of openers still resulted in over 1,300 in revenue, highlighting a massive untapped opportunity. Immediately rerun with a new design. The subject line is your best performing asset. You must reuse it. What was the subject line? You get 20%, don't tell. You must reuse it. Create a new campaign with the subject line, but with a completely different redesigned email body that features a single unmissable call to action button. I feel like I did have an unmissable call to action on this. Yeah, we'll see. Like, that was the whole, this was one of the ones that I redesigned because of like my low click-through rates. So I think at this point I need to start doing a visual, like a design like analysis with AI, and start feeding it the results, the report, and the design, so ChatGPT or Gemini can see what it is that I'm actually sending people. I can like visually see it and tell me like if like where I can make improvements. So that's something I need to start doing as well. But I can't be doing it if I'm sending out 14, 15 emails a week. Like, I just don't know if I'm gonna have the time to run that analysis. Maybe I should make the time though. Okay, we have got all of our campaigns, all of our email campaigns. I've got the offers already, so I just need a website. I wouldn't need website report, and I'm gonna probably try and do that later on today. But what we need to do now is build today's to-do list, and we're gonna put that right on top. Yeah, we're gonna put that right on top, baby. Morning page. I did my meditate. I've not done inbox 0. I've not had a protein breakfast yet. I don't think I've done that. And drink 1 glass of water. Let's do that right now. We're going to finish that glass. So let's just go ahead and click that off. Goals for today. Finish website reports. What's next? Set up Chinese BBQ menu. Uh, highlight, build meeting topics you want to discuss. One of these in-kind offer. We're talking with them. And then DoorDash, Uber situation. Currently in the midst of trying to renegotiate rates with these two companies, and that is a thing. Panda, hey, how are you? I have a problem with my headphones. Can you reply me in the chat? I really appreciate it. No, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that, bro. Sorry, boss. Go get some better headphones. What the fuck? Why are you asking me to reply to you in the chat? I'm the streamer, bro. I can't be in the chat chatting up with you, bro. Like, the whole point of me streaming is so I could talk and you can chat. Also, I just know that you're gonna try and sell me something, boss. I can tell. You're gonna try and be like, hey, I do this. Can you want this? You want a new camera overlay or something like that? I already know. I know you're kind, bro. I know you're kind, my G. All right. Let's see what we got. Build, set up Chinese barbecue reports, finish website reports. Make hiring decisions. Send out hiring emails. Let's see, what else do I need to do? I'm pretty sure there's something I need to do with staff. And it has to do, build emails for next 2 days. So I'm just going to try and chunk up my emails so that I'm not... Yeah, I'm going to try and chunk up my emails a little bit. And then let me see, what are my big long-term projects that I need to be keeping an eye on? Let me go back here. Where's my most recent morning page? Hopefully my most recent morning page has... Nope. Golly. Nah. Alright, we gotta ban some cats in the chat, bro. As they are sending out big spam. Boom. Unfortunately. Hate to do it. But they brought it upon themselves, man. Yeah, man. Panda Play created their Twitch account a couple days ago. So we will be banning them as well. Not because they created a couple days ago, but because I know that message that they sent is straight up a copy and paste. Hey, like, can you... Yeah, just trying to, like, copy and paste, trying to get, like, people to buy their whatever. Alright, alright, let's just copy all this. Copy all this. And then we'll go to... next month, morning page. And can I think I'm just gonna need to do this. Boom. Alright, cool. I'm not gonna talk something about the noodle company right now. Yeah, I got the conferences. There's a Nashville entrepreneur something that my homie, shout out John Oye, Big fan. I've been watching him from afar for a minute now. We've met a few times, but also a fellow Nigerian who is doing business in Tennessee. He has a coffee company. What's up, Elsa? How are you? Thanks for hopping in the chat. Now that you've hopped in the chat, I'm gonna open a pack of Pokemon cards just for you. I didn't do it for everyone else because I'm not sure if they're I can't tell if they're bots or not. So um let us open this pack of Pokemon cards just for you, Elsa. Shout out. Let's see what we get. Hopefully we get something good, man. Alright. I am great. I am great. Just trying to get something good out of this pack. I don't think we got anything, boss. This is the card. This is supposed to be the holo, but another bust, man. On the flip side, I feel like I got two of the same I've got like the I got two of the same. Not the same, but I got two like the evolution of this of this Pokemon. It's right here. Wait. The evolution of this Pokemon right here. All right. Yeah, another bust. That's okay. I have a plan to throw all of my Pokemon cards that are a bust into a bonfire. We're gonna do a bonfire. How long you been playing? Oh my god, bro. Elsa, don't do it, man. How long have I been playing this game? You don't even... What game are you... I'm not playing any games. What are you talking about, boss? What are you talking about? There's no game. Are you looking at the... Are you looking at the chat or what, bro? Uh-oh. Let's... no. Yeah, this is not a game, bro. This is... I'm just working. I'm just working. Yeah, okay, Elsa, just... You're good, you're good. What is it that you want to sell me, boss? If you're on LinkedIn, I'm conversating with somebody in my Twitch chat. Also, we just finished the bulk work of what I wanted to get done today on this LinkedIn stream. We finished reporting, and then we're building our to-do. Golly, what was it? Did I get what I was even... Yeah, I didn't get what I was trying to get. We're building now I'm just building my to-do list for today. Just trying to stay on top of things, man. You know how it goes. But I'm really interested to know, for people who are in LinkedIn, the LinkedIn stream. Yep, there you go. Elsa is a digital graphic designer. Sweet. Good for you, Elsa. But we're trying to build the trying to figure out a good format for LinkedIn. What we did today was build a bunch of reports, fed them into AI, showed you how to feed them into AI, and then see what we can do from there, like in terms of like making actual decisions on. Did I get? Yeah, here we go. Buy tickets to this. Boom. It's not even a long term. That should be soon. When is this? When is this going down? October 20th. So I got time. Tickets are $53 though. Cocktail reception, hors d'oeuvres, connect with national successful founders and community leaders. Ceremony showcases entrepreneurs with proven revenue, substantial job creation, and measurable impact. These aren't promising startups, they're established companies. VIP guests enjoy premium seating, exclusive networking access, and... So, I mean, is this a VIP ticket? Like, what is this? Thoughtfully prepared dinner. Okay. I mean, so there's a dinner and everything. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to do this. I want to do it because, selfishly, I would like to be considered... Yeah, I would like to be considered on this list of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, dude. One of the co-chairs is a lady that I used to write ads for. I'm pretty sure she does not like me. And it's not because of me, it's because of the company that I worked for. I'm like I understand where she's coming from, but like also I kept it mad real with her. Like she hey Elsa, it's all good, bro. I don't want to buy anything from you. I'm gonna just keep it mad funky with you. Like please don't. I know exactly what my stream needs to look better. I can do it all on my own. I don't need the help of anybody right now. But tell you what, if you give me a follow on Twitch and you stay in, you actually come back to my stream for a bit, you know what I mean? I might consider going to you for help, but like you're someone I don't know, so I don't want to do business with you. Simple and plain. Anyways, yeah, so this lady, actually it's funny, two of the people, let me put this on the screen so you can see it. I'm gonna go here. Two of the people who are on the board for this are people who no, I don't need your Discord, Elsa. Thank you. Yeah, two of the people who are on the board for this thing. And again, they're co-chairs. I'm not sure if they're always going to be co-chairs or what, but I've worked with Mignon Francois. She is in charge of the cupcake collection out here, and me and her did a collaboration years ago for my restaurant. Just a collaboration. And then Judith Bright, she owns a jewelry brand out here in Nashville, and they're fairly successful. Nice jewelry, and I used to do a lot of her I used to help with a lot of her marketing campaigns. And when she was, when I got assigned to her to be the copywriter, I like really kept it real with her, and like I understood that she was frustrated with the company, the agency, but I was just like, hey, look, I am really good at marketing. I may just be a copywriter, but I can really break down what you're doing and give you a holistic understanding of where to go from here. And I mean, I'm not 100% sure she respected that or liked it, but like, she was complaining that like our numbers were bad and this, that, and the other. But then I was asking like, why are you saying these things? She said, oh, well, it's funny because she ended up looking at her email marketing and saying like, well, our emails are telling us this. And I was like, so you did an email campaign about like this particular topic, and you only sent one email, and you're using that to validate whole business decisions. Now, in certain situations, I could see that being, I could see you like, if you have a big enough audience, for sure, like, yeah, you could do that. But I would want like at least like if I'm doing an email campaign, I would want to see at least 3 or 4 emails in that particular campaign before I make like whole decisions on if it worked or not. Because maybe that one email was just bad. Maybe you sent it to the wrong audience. Maybe you sent it at the wrong time. Just so many things that could go that like one email you're not gonna learn from that one email. Okay, so yeah, so again, see, I want to buy tickets to this event just so I can see what it's like. Selfishly, I do want to be considered in this category. I feel like I've done a lot in Nashville, and I want the recognition. Like simple and plain, I want the recognition. So I'm considering buying tickets to this just so I can be in the room, meet the people, see what it's like. And to me, that would be very, very interesting thing. Damn, they've been doing it for 14 years, huh? All right, interesting. Well, guys, I want to thank everyone who has joined this stream. I think this was a good second stream on LinkedIn. I am still working on the format of everything and what all we're going to be talking about. And I just want to start like really making some waves. I don't see a lot of people like live streaming direct to LinkedIn like regularly, like a regular, like I live stream every day almost on Twitch, YouTube, Kick. And I do a lot of gaming and stuff like that, but I also do a lot of work when I live stream. So I think that that work that I do would be a great thing to live stream on LinkedIn. So you'll see I think you'll see my stream just popping up pretty regularly. I'm gonna start scheduling these now that I've got like now that I know the stream won't crash every 2 seconds. Like I'm gonna start scheduling these live streams. So please like, follow, share. If this is interesting to you, or if you have anything marketing wise that you want me to kind of dig into, I'm willing to do that as well. But guys, again, I think this is going to be the end of this stream for today. And once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that I have done something on LinkedIn today that you find useful. So we'll just go ahead and end it right here. Peace, deuces.